time DCs tap in. What's going on, y'all? I got a great message for you today. Holy Spirit gave me two titles for this one. So the first part is From the Pit to the Palace. And the second part is What will you do when God blesses you with more? Y'all ready? Let's get it. So for the past few days, I've been reading about the story of Joseph. And if you haven't read it yet, please, I urge you to go read it for yourself. It's phenomenal. The way I am going to discuss this will be backwards. Disclaimer. And, I just wanted to make that clear. I'm going to try to discuss it without giving away everything because there are people viewing who have not read about the story of Joseph. For a brief synopsis, Joseph was the son of Jacob, and Joseph had many brothers, but he was his father's favorite. Of course, his brothers were jealous of him. The brothers all band together and come up with a plot to kill their brother Joseph, but then later all decide that they should just sell him into slavery. Let's just say Joseph goes through a roller coaster of trials and tribulations, and then down the line he becomes the governor of Egypt. You're just going to have to go back and read the in between. The Holy Spirit specifically wanted me to speak on this part, and the Lord posed the question, what will you do when God blesses you with more? A lot of us are entering a season to where we're about to start getting the things that we've been praying for, but also we're also coming out of a place where there was some humbling, there were some valleys, there were some storms, there was some betrayal, there was some hurt, but we can't forget who got us out of that. Some of us say, God, you can trust me with more. Some of us say, Lord, I want restitution, I want restoration. God, I thank you for redeeming me. And those things are all great to say, and God will do that. He will give you back greater than what you lost. But some of us also say, God, I won't forget you when I get the things I prayed for. And with this new season that we're entering, God's not only going to give you more, but He's also going to see if you are faithful with each level as He blesses you. Okay, did you tithe? Okay, are you still giving? Okay, are you still worshiping? Okay, are you still praying? Are you still, keeping that closeness in your relationship with Him? Tying it back in with the story of Joseph later down the line, as Joseph becomes this governor of Egypt, he has a chance to see his brothers again, but they don't recognize who he is. And so, knowing that Joseph has been blessed with more, although he had to go through, you know, these trials and tribulations over here, knowing that he was blessed with more, he had a choice. And that's what Holy Spirit was bringing to me with this entire message. He was saying, Joseph had a choice. He had a choice when he saw his brothers again. Because of his higher position now, he could have did exactly what they did to him, sell him into slavery, or he could have treated them worse. He could have rubbed his wealth in their face. He could have had them suffer. You'll read about why I say suffer. But with each blessing, there's a testing. Each blessing that you receive, God is going to be looking, okay, are you wanting these blessings so you can stun on your haters? Are you wanting these blessings to say that, oh, you did it and it was all your self-work? Did you want these blessings so you can go back to your ex and go to a place where he delivered you out of? So what will you do when God blesses you with more? Because it's coming, and it's coming sooner than you think. Don't allow this world to make your heart hard. Don't allow the enemy to pervert what the Lord blessed you with. Everything good comes from God. So God is watching, right? And he loves you, and he wants you to keep what you have. What comes from him, remember, what the Lord has for you, it is for you. But he's also watching. Will they remain faithful? Will they do as they said? God will always remain faithful on his word, but will you remain faithful when he blesses you with more? Can he trust you with little so that you can continue to receive more? It's time, and God has taken us from the pit to the palace. So it's best that we not have short memory and we remain humble in our hearts and remember that we were just in a valley, we were just in a storm. And God can always humble. I go by saying, humble yourself or God will humble you. I pray this word touched y'all. I love y'all. Get ready because it's coming.